3. Oh, no, we're live faster. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Geek.
Hello,
I'm
hello.
the mechanic.
And I am Dr. Googzilla.
Man, that name is stuck. That's right.
It has.
I like it. I'm down for that.
I sell a lot of Dr. Googzilla backpacks in Japan. I'm very popular there.
I believe it. Yeah. I lived up to my mechanic name and fixed our garage. So there's that.
What was wrong with your garage?
It was stuck where it wouldn't go all the way down. When we bought the house, somebody had hit the garage, so there was a huge dent, and now that like finally succumbed to its injury and like would not go all the way down. And so I just had to replace 2 hinges. And I was like, first off, I was doing it while it was still up, and that was a really bad idea because I realized about halfway through it could fall on my head. And so I was like, Alex, help me put this down. So put the garage down, and I finished it. And I'm still alive, so that is promising.
I've got the garage door openers, and I really took it for granted. And then we had a bad storm, and the power went out for like 3 days. And because while I appear to be a man, there are certain things I do not know, and that is, what do I do with my garage door when the
so gotta pull the thing and then
pull the cord. I'm sitting there, I'm just kind of like, I guess I'm not driving anywhere. I don't understand how this goes. And then I'm just kind of like, it was one of those where I'm standing there just like, well, and then I just calmly look up, shakunk, and then I'm just like, I figured it out.
He's like, what does this thing do?
Heavens, what's this? Well, okay then.
Don't pull the red cord.
Freedom!
Hey, Chad, we're talking about garage door openers. And...
Well, welcome to Garage Door Time here on Tales of the Geek.
Exactly. We're talking about trying to be a mechanic. Well, I was like, well, I'm going to try to fix it first, because I've also tried to fix a garage one time, and I didn't do it right. And so then whenever I opened it, like click the automatic button, it just like scrunched up like an accordion. So I was like, there's a 50-50 shot this will work, but it's a lot cheaper if I do it myself. So we'll try. It worked. Did you do anything fun, Googs, this weekend?
I was at Terrificon.
Oh, that's right.
I was manning my table at Terrificon, and boy, like if we did the show yesterday, it would have been like, this is all on my side would have been just like sleeping. I'm old. 3-day cons are just like, oh, okay. No, but no, it was great. It was an awesome con. This one is it's gradually building. It's a really good, like, I was at the first Terrificon many moons ago, when it was just in like a hotel. Small hotel.
Yeah, and now it's at a convention center.
Yeah, now it's at the big convention center at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut. But I will be there next year. I'm there every year, so I kind of grandfathered in. I get the nice table and a guest badge and stuff. Ooh. And it's just like I get to sneak into not sneak. I've got the badge. I can go legally.
You feel like you're sneaking
into the back area. And the funniest part was, last day, like Sunday, I'm just like, I'm going to go get the, free waters, and, they got like granola bars and stuff in there. And I walk in, and there's just like wall to wall, like all the famous guests, and they're like having a pizza party. And I'm just kind of like moving around Eric Estrada and then Rufio from Hook. I'm just like, and Joey Pants, Colby Schmolders. I'm just like, I just need some water. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make eye contact.
How did you not just be like, Rufio?
I would have Rufio.
Yeah, Rufio.
Oh my God, yeah, and Keanu Reeves was there for the first day, and there's like an elaborate story about how he got there. But man, he was only there for an hour, because he was actually performing his band Dogstar at another casino down the road. So it's and Ron Garney, the artist of the book Barbaric, which he does with Keanu Reeves, was kind of like managed to like, hey Keanu, you want to come over? I mean,
stop over, yeah.
And so he was only there for an hour, and there was only like 100 spots. But by like the convention opened on it was a Friday, so they opened late on Friday, so it was like 1:30. But this was like something that at 11 o'clock you got to see Keanu. But there was 100 spots, and by 7 a.m. there was 1,000 people in line. So it was just like
Wow.
I was unable to get a pick from Colby Smulders, because her table was just inundated, and every time the few brief moments
Yeah,
I
it's
got to
hard
like,
when you're running a table. Yeah.
yeah, it's like conventions are. I mean, they're still fun, but like you'd still love to just be like, strolling around and just.
Yeah.
But like
Did
every time I left, she wasn't there. I was like, ah.
did you man the table by yourself or did you have somebody help
I
with
always I always do cons with my good buddy Jason May.
Oh, cool. Good.
We had the whole like live stream art show, but we're always seated next together.
Good.
And the good thing is Jason has 4 kids, so and they're all like teenagers. So it's just like
Oh, good.
every once
Put
in a
put
while,
one of them on booth duty.
yeah, you got to be like, this is the price list, sell stuff.
Yeah, go do it. You got this. Yeah, we not this past weekend, but the weekend before. It was right before Xavier went to school, so it was the weekend before Xavier started kindergarten. We went to the Fantasy Football Expo for Alex's Dynasty Football Key, and we manned the booth with X and Q. So on season, let's go.
Using the babies. What's a fantasy football expo like?
It's very similar to like a con where people are going around and learning about different people, either if they
Are there famous fantasy football guys you go and get their autograph from?
Maybe not as much their autograph, but more like get their hot takes on like certain picks. There's a bunch of different like apps and stuff people use, and so you can go around and learn about that. Or like Alex was just promoting his show, and also his himself. So that was really fun. So yeah.
Has Alex ever watched a show called The League?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So one of the stickers. If you guys have watched The League, there's Taco who never sets his lineup at all. So like,
nope.
So we said my league's Taco because there's always one person who doesn't really play. They're there for the fun, and so we had a little sticker for that. So anyway, it was fun. But we got some news. We got some comics. Right. We could probably dig in enough messing
Let's
around.
do it. Let's see. Let's get the fireworks going.
Yeah, get the fireworks going.
Nope. I got
thumbs up though. Thumbs up.
So it has to be against the. How did we do it last week? I'm trying. I gotta get this light fixed. Okay,
it must be the light.
Let's just do hearts.
You can't tell your hands from. Oh, there we go. Now you got some hearts going.
Can't tell my pudgy incandescent hands from the rest of them.
There you go.
All right, Geek News. Let's do this. What do we got? Well, we weren't here last week, and we had all that D23. So go for it.
Yeah. Well, let's start with what you and I were talking about before. That the Acolyte season 2 is not being renewed, or it isn't being renewed for a second season, basically.
No.
Yeah.
We won't get that. They had that. See, you haven't seen it. There's a cool little after credit stinger where you're just kind of like, oh, that's gonna be interesting, but it's like, nope, it's gone the way of the Masters of the Universe movie. From my childhood, where at the very end, Skeletor comes out and he's like, "I'll be back." It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. There's never going to be a sequel to this movie. It's not happening. It's not happening at all.
Yeah, I watched like everything on the internet, I swear, while I was on maternity leave, except for Acolyte. And I realized that when I saw this piece of news, and I'm like, wait, I haven't even seen the first season. I'm part of the problem.
I mean, it was. I enjoyed it. Like it has its elements that I feel like, okay, let's grow from here. We're gonna let's do but it just did not really. It didn't great. It wasn't like Mandalorian season 1, where it was just like after that first episode, everybody was watching it and time stopped. This is when that you had to wait till 3 a.m. to watch a new episode. They didn't just drop it at 9.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
and the music too, man.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, Marilyn.
Yes, good to see you guys. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. So I guess we won't know exactly how that ends or how that happens. I think I'll still watch season 1 though, because I gotta know the hype. I gotta know what the hype was about.
I tell you that episode 5, amazing lightsaber fights and stuff.
Really? All right, there we go.
It's like you're kind of watching this setup. You're like, okay, all right, okay, cool, and then you're just kind of like, ooh, ooh, heavens.
I'm jumping ahead, but did you see the trailer for Skeleton Crew?
Yes. Okay. This I'm actually psyched for. All right. Where's my Gen Xers? This has real Goonies, Explorers. If anybody remembers the movie Explorers, and like Flight of the Navigator, it's just like this young at heart but like adventure, danger kind of feel to it. I'm on board. I am so on board with Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
I hadn't really heard anything about it other than like it was going to have kids in it and
Yeah,
something
that's
about a
all.
ship.
I
But
had
like
no
this just looks
clue.
awesome.
I like that you described it as kind of like Goonie-esque because I'm like, that is exactly the vibe it
Mm,
gave me.
yeah.
Like, no, we're really lost. Like, we're for real lost. You're like, oh crap.
It's like kids and they find a ship and then Jude Law shows up and he's got force powers, but is he a Jedi? I'm just like, I'm in, you got me. And there's
Yeah,
are there space pirates too? There's space pirates too? Give me all of that. Num 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 num.
down. Totally down for it. Yeah, pumped about that. All right. So other news. We'll just talk briefly on this one since it's more just kind of funny drama. But did you see what Michael Keaton said about the Batgirl movie? I guess some people are up in arms and some people are like, "Oh, the honesty, that's fine." He said, "Well, you know, it's a shame, but for me, it was just a little bit of fun and a lot of money."
It's kind of like we've got these actors. They're fantabulous actors, but they've reached the curmudgeon phase of their life because it's kind of similar to how Harrison Ford talked about like the Captain America movie, and like it's just kind of like you got to be a Hulk, Harrison Ford. He's like, yeah, well, it's a good paycheck. And I'm like, you're Han Solo. I don't think you really need the money. But
Yeah.
the man crashes a lot of planes, so he's got a lot of planes to.
Yeah, Chuck said Keaton is right. I got paid. What else do you want? Yeah. We want you to be extremely passionate, dang it.
It's just Warner Brothers and Michael Keaton. I was telling this to Aaron, all we really want is a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as old Batman. It writes itself. People will give you lots of money, please.
Go
That's
do
what we
it.
want.
Go do it.
You have
Go,
your mission, Warner Brothers. Now go and
go,
make money.
go do it. Go. Did you watch the new Craven trailer yet? Dude?
Yes, and I do like the more comic accurate Rhino we get to see in the trailer.
Yeah,
As
I
a
did not
As a
realize that.
Spidey fan, I was like, okay, cool. But it's like apparently if Sony uses the villain first, the MCU can't. So it's just like I feel Sony's just like stealing all like the good all the good ones.
Are you serious? That's pretty funny. At least, I mean, I guess it kind of rolls that way.
Mm.
All right. Other things that are coming up. We talked about this a while ago because it was originally announced in 2022, but Netflix just greenlit again, I guess, technically, because they announced it in 2022, but they're going ahead with it, is the new Ghostbusters animated series. So they don't
Oh
have a date
yes.
on it yet, but they are doing it. That is really happening. So,
And it was announced at San Diego, like Mondo Toys
yeah.
is doing like these gorgeous like versions of the real Ghostbusters cartoon figures, which hasn't how they haven't like exploited that IP of the Ghostbusters. I know it's tied into different things, but like we're finally getting like you're getting like a Ghostbuster and then one of the main villains from the show because that cartoon had such great villains like Sam Hain and the Sandman and the Boogeyman.
Oh,
And it's like
yeah.
you're talking like and we're getting like I mean they're a bit on the pricey side, but they're just gorgeous.
Oh, good question, Chuck. How do you guys feel about the Umbrella Academy series? I haven't watched Umbrella Academy after season, like the first half of the season one. So I need to catch up
I
on that.
watched season one. I'll admit it with you. I have
Yeah.
not watched season two to I believe
Yeah.
what it's the fourth and final season.
So Chuck, let me know if is it worth it? Do you like Umbrella Academy with
I've been
the
hearing a bit of mixed things about
yeah.
that finale. I mean, I love the first season. It's just one of those things. Like there's a point where there's just so much to watch. I just forget.
Yeah, I told you Acolyte. Like, how the heck
Yeah,
you and I've been talking about it until it finally came out, and I somehow and missed it. So about to go binge all of it.
it's because everything's just got like 8 episodes, 8 or 10 episodes now. I miss the glory days of like a
Oh,
22
see,
episode season, and they came out every year. You know, they were filming, but now every episode's got like a budget of like $100 million. So it's just like they're all little movies.
oh, one of my favorites was watching 24. I would watch it in 24 hours. It actually was less than 24 hours. It was like 22 because of commercial breaks or whatever, or 20. But still, I would wait for the whole season to come out because it was every week, right? I'd wait for the
Really?
whole season, yeah, and I would buy it and then I would watch it. Nothing matters until Reacher 3 comes out.
Oh yeah.
Chuck says he did like the entire series. First is the best for sure. Okay, well then if you like the whole series, I'm after I watch Acolyte, then I need to find something else to watch. So maybe I'll finally, now that it's going to be over, I can watch the whole thing. I'm a
I
completist, I guess.
I did watch a few episodes of the new Time Bandit show.
Oh, is that good?
Believe it's Apple TV. I enjoyed it. I have to again. I've forgotten about it, so
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there's like 3 or 4 more episodes now that I haven't seen. So I dug it. I
Man,
mean,
I still need to watch the the last season of Ted Lasso. Like I haven't watched that because it's on Apple TV and I have to I don't have Apple TV, so I have to go subscribe for a week or whatever. So I haven't done it yet.
I'll give you my Apple side. Just go. I can't believe. Oh my God.
I know, but I've watched all the way up to then because I binge watched. Got that week or
That
whatever, and binge
last
watched
season
all of
though.
it.
Oh,
But
that last season though had me like every other episode, just be like,
oh
yeah,
no,
why can't? And I'm just like, and you get to the end of it, you're just like, please, no, you can't end it. You can't end it.
we
The
need
world
more.
needs Ted Lasso. It was just the antidote for how like cruddy the world feels. It's just like here's a
Yeah,
show that's just hi, here's a hug.
if you get Apple TV, watch that. See, so what I did last time, Chuck,
Silo, okay.
was I did that the week of Apple TV, and I binge watched Yellow Jackets, like Ted Lasso, and there's like a few other shows on there, and just watched all that was out there. But that was like a few years ago, so now it's time to do it again. All right, what else we got going on? Paramount. Oh, did you see Paramount Television Studio shut down layoffs, and they did that to cut costs? Ugh,
Yeah.
that
Actually, I
was
heard they might be selling the studio or something, like
yeah,
the lot. It was like, yeah.
yeah. Add Silo, it's good. Okay, I definitely will, Chuck. I'll put that on my list then. I'll
That's
let you
what I
know when I
need.
get.
That's what I need. I need a list of shows because I forget immediately.
Yeah, I should actually put them all, even the ones that I'm currently watching. When I'm that way, I can go back and check if there are more episodes, and then
I mean,
next.
I just got caught up on the last season of the latest season of the British Bake Off show. So
Oh, I love that. I love that show. All right, so let's get into let's see. Daredevil Born Again is coming March 2025. We mentioned that before, but just now
mm,
we have the date or the
and a trailer and
yeah. Now it's
so much good stuff came out of D23.
yeah. Yep, exactly. We're hopping into D23 news. Avatar Fire and Ash, December 19th, 2025 is when it's coming out. We did the
I
water
have not.
thing. Now we're doing fire thing. Is that
I didn't watch the last Avatar movie. I don't have 8 hours of my life to watch giant Smurfs wander around a jungle. I watched
Excuse
the
me, they
first one.
swam.
They swim in this one. Okay.
No, the last one they swam.
The
Now they're
last one they
in
swim.
fire.
It's just a bunch of tall blue guys, just like ow, 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 ow.
That's gotta be right. That's gotta be it.
In 3D for 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, basically, that's how it goes. Accident All Along, September 18th.
That looks cool. I'm
So
like
fun.
just in time for Halloween.
I know. I'm so excited about that. There's another. If you don't watch the trailers for that, that looks good. All right, last 4 little pieces of news I'll kind of buzz through
Okay.
with D23. Snow White, March 21st, 2025. That one, a live action Snow White. A live action Lilo and Stitch, summer of 2025. Both of those live action, I will say, the Snow White one gave me goosebumps though with the whistle, because it's like they do a minor key of it, like the whistle while you work, and you're just like, ooh, it kind of creeps you out a little bit. It's yeah. It looks good though.
I'm sure that's what they were going for.
Oh,
How can we
I'm
make Snow White? Although, if you watch the original Snow White, and if you're like a toddler, that is scary.
creepy.
Like the whole scene where she's like running through the woods and the trees are all like, ah! It's like I remember back in the day, my mother took a cousin of mine, took a bunch of kids to go see it, and like 5 years old, freaked out at that scene.
I believe it. My mom bought one of those. I don't know if you remember at Walmart, they had like the little bins of cheap VHSs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mom bought a
I missed those.
version. Yeah, she bought a version of Snow White, but it was a live action like Netherlands or Swedish version, or so dubbed, and it was the creepiest, the creepiest.
I think I saw like an Alice in Wonderland like that, where you're just kind of like,
Oh,
what country was this made in?
yeah, what is this? Oh my goodness. All right, last 2 pieces. Season 2 is in production for Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I didn't watch the first season, but I mean, it looks pretty good.
I heard it was good. I should check it out.
And then Moana 2 is in theaters November 27th. So if you're a Moana fan.
So many sequels and live action remakes.
Like literally the live action remakes, like no joke. Like Lilo and Stitch is like the next one. I'm just like, wow, are we just gonna do them all live? Okay.
It's like pretty soon they're just gonna be offering like 2-packs of live action and animated.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like just give me the animated, guys. I like the animated.
Yeah. I think I am kind of excited about the Snow White one, but like I'm not a huge fan of just like make everything live action. Like the Lilo and Stitch, like that to me, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like the Lion King to me was kind of like what, like why? I still haven't watched that, but I am kind of excited about the Snow White.
Chad, I do remember that Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers
Chip
movie.
and Dale.
See, now that was a cool one. That was I like what they did with that. They didn't just make like a live action version of it.
Funny.
I like that Chip kind of stayed 2D animation, and meanwhile like Dale sold out and like went 3D generated.
So good. Oh my goodness. That's pretty much all the news. We had tons of news today, so thanks for hanging on there. We've got comics next, but don't forget to keep the comments going. Love having you guys chat, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and share that. We want your friends to be our friends to be your friends.
Come on, fireworks
family, and we could maybe have some fireworks if Gooks could figure out how to make his finger.
The hearts. I can do the hearts.
Yeah, you're just full of love today, Gooks.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what I got. You got some graphics. It's kind of a light week, but if you're a Venom fan, let's see.
Let me start there.
I will get the fireworks to work.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Was it like this way? This way? There we go. Comic time.
Yay, you did it. Woo, woo, woo. Let me share my screen. Oops, not the whole screen. Just the window. Here
we don't want to see what horrible things you have on your computer screen.
It would just be our faces. Ah!
Just oh, wait. Infinity our faces just going. All right. Yeah, like I said, if you're a Venom fan, Venom War is in full bloom. Eddie Brock and Dylan Brock are fighting for control of the Venom Prime suit, as I would call it. The Venom we all know before they had a million different symbiotes. And this one is called Venom War Venomous. It has Black Widow. She's on a mission to unlock... it's something to do with the Heritage Foundation. They delve deep into the Venom lore, and of course she comes across Anti-Venom, Flash Thompson. So that's one Venom title you can read, Venom War, and the next one is You Can't Have a War Without Carnage. So here you go, Venom War Carnage #1. I was looking for like the description of this book for tonight, and it's literally just like Yeah, Carnage shows up. Yeah, it's Venom War and Carnage shows up. I was kind of
Like,
like,
duh.
I'm like, well, all right, that's whoever wrote the copy on that was just kind of like, mm, it
They're
is
like, towel.
it
You're
is what the
good.
cover says. Okay, and then
Perfect.
another cool book out this week. Predator versus Black Panther. All right, so finally we get to, well, they did Predator versus Wolverine, which that took place over like different time frames in Wolverine's like career, but it was like the same Predator that kept coming back, and then Wolverine would hand his butt to him, and he'd leave and come back like stronger. Like now I've got like 8 lasers and stuff. But this is I believe this follows the story of it's a young Predator who's come to Earth kind of in search of vibranium, and if you go looking for vibranium, you're gonna run into T'Challa, the Black Panther. So Black Panther versus Predator, or Predator versus Black Panther. So pick that up if you're a fan of the Predator, fan of Black
Black
Panther, or just like cool crossovers. Okay, let's see. I got my stack of this week.
Ooh.
I still got my stack from last week. Let's see. There's a couple notables from last week. It's basically what if Red Sonja was written by Garth Ennis? Here you go, Babs from it's Ahoy Comics. So you check
Ahoy.
that out. You shall we then Ultimates 3, the new Ultimates universe in Marvel
Ooh.
has introduced. We've got Hulks now, and it's not just that's Ultimate She-Hulk, but there's a whole island of Hulks. So that's cool. Let's see, Transformers. All right, and then okay, this week we got the Energon universe has we got Destro #3. This is they like I've been saying they've been doing 5-issue miniseries leading up to, and they just announced we have some covers up on Gamma Base Comics. GI Joe #1. So like basically when the latest they got Destro and they got Scarlet is their latest miniseries, and it's building up to we're finally getting a brand new the GI Joe Real American Hero, which is the comic that started at Marvel and it's continued. It's on like issue 3 something. That is a whole separate book. Larry Hama is doing it still, but now we got the Skybound Universe GI Joe, which will be coming out soon. So you want to catch up on everything that's going on. These are kind of like prequels to that. You got Destro, and then you got Scarlet. Okay, let's see. And then, as always, with the Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Spider-Man #8.
That's cool.
Fantastic read, fantastic book. And this is introducing basically the Ultimate Universe's Sinister Six. Now, because this is a whole different universe, it's a whole different Sinister Six. I'm not going to spoil it for you. There are 2 original, like classic Sinister Six members on the team, but there's like I said, this universe is different circumstances. Okay, and then Deadpool Wolverine it's still going strong, but here we go. We got Wolverine Revenge.
Wolverine.
Now this comes with in this is regular. Sorry, I just got a stack of comics over here. Regular and Red Band. I was able to open up one of the Red Band, and boy, is there a difference in the in the amount of blood in this.
Wow.
You can tell on the cover, but the inside there's like different pages, different panels. But it takes place. Okay, something has happened. It was uh, uh, what is it? Meteorite M. The Magneto's base up in space is kind of crash landed, and kind of in crash landing kind of released an electromagnetic pulse, which has got part of Canada like in the dark,
Oh
and
no.
so all the baddies are coming out to take advantage of the chaos, and Wolverine's gonna get his revenge. So if you're a fan of Wolverine, nice new series. The artwork is really cool. I'm seeing we got Omega Red, Sabretooth, and I believe the Winter Soldier. So check that out. And
Yeah.
okay, I think that's all I've got. But if
Did
I
you
miss
see
anything,
Chad's comment? He said, I read the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reboot comic #1. I liked it. Raphael can handle himself in prison.
oh, good, that's the brand new series. They had ended their previous series at like I think it was like 150, and they restarted it with a whole new art team and all
Reboot.
that. And yep, reboot.
Read
But
books.
yeah, so there's always more than what I read. So go to your local store,
Check it
local
out.
comics, support your local brick and mortar. They'll appreciate it. To check out all the books that came out this week, or pick up some old ones. Just
Do it.
everybody asks me like, what do I start reading? How do I start collecting? It's like their character you like, just go right to that box and just flip through. Find a cover that looks cool, find a story that looks interesting, and just delve in.
Pick it up and pick
Pick
it up.
it up.
Yeah. Hey Googs, do you have any shameless plugs?
I do not have any shameless plugs yet. My next con will be Kids Con, and that'll be in November. So don't worry, we'll have graphics, and I'll be
Ooh.
dancing and selling myself for like, come on, who wants some monsters? Who wants some art? But
Come on, come all. See
and
the magnificent Googs.
I'm actually doing a vets conference
Oh,
next
really?
next month, which is because I do freelance for a veterinary website because I love the animals and I get to draw all the animals I want for that website. And they were like, let's bring you to one of the conferences. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
fun.
okay. Like I don't. It's in St. Louis, but
I love St. Louis. My uncle lives there and it is
I will stop by. I'll
yeah,
stop by and
you'd
I'll
be
say
like,
that.
"Hello."
They'd be like, who are you?
What? What? Yeah, I
I'm
love
a I'm a friend of Aaron.
it.
She
Yeah.
said I could come over.
You just start camping out. They're like, "You
You're just gonna get a call. Aaron, who's this guy?
you
I don't know.
know Dr. Godzilla? Do you know what Dr.
Could you get him off my front lawn, please? He's scaring the neighbors.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, thank you guys for joining us every week. We love spending time with you on Tuesdays. We go live at 6:25 Central Time, and we will see you guys next week as well. Don't forget to comment,
L-
share, like.
like, follow, and share.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do it. And we will see you guys next week.
Night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.